Guess what dumbass forgot to hit record? Welcome back one and all to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time we had cleared up chapter 2 and I forgot to hit record. So I get to redo some stuff. Oh well. Oh great. Let's check in because I've got nothing else to do. Now I just go around and talk to people. I'm a dumbass. Hey sis, I want to go. I don't want to sit here. I want to go outside. I'll be good, I promise. I said no. The last time you said that, you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what. That's cute. Just you wait, Grancel. Your lovely white frame will be mine in this camera. Ah, next is the seat of Her Majesty herself, Grancel, the City of Beauty. It makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but it also brings up memories of that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. I've got a deal to make with this ambassador of Calvard, and this is a big one. I hope it goes well. Are the passengers over there siblings? They've got different personalities for siblings, I guess. I don't know, they seem really close, like, looking at them makes you smile, you know? If you need to shop in the capital, the only store you really need to get away is the department store. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I need armor and weapons. Hi, Estelle! What's up, Estelle? You creeping around the ship again? Man, you cannot sit still, can you? Oh, come on, I'm not a cat in a carrier or something. I kind of have to get antsy, having to sit down and wait. I kind of get antsy having to sit down and wait. I'm the same way. I thought you flew to Laylock, though. That's a good half day on an airship at least. You must have worn a rut in the deck. Yeah, well, I was asleep for both trips, actually. I was so nervous about going that I couldn't sleep the night before, and coming back I was wiped out from the last test. I should have seen that coming. That's definitely an Estelle thing to do. I love her. That is adorable. She is a precious child. Leaving the country. I'd really like to do that someday. That's called foreshadowing. Maybe I could go visit Mom and Dad. Oh yeah. Tita, your Mom and Dad are out of the country. Yeah. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. That is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. That's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kind of end up fighting and wrestling over a lot of stuff. Wrestling? Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just a way they express their love. That's adorable. She's blushing. I love that. I love her little hat. I like her little hat and goggles. That's adorable. Well, okay. So what's your dad like? He's not like Mom at all. He's quiet and reliable. He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Seriously? Yeah. I actually talked to Gramps about that, and Dan was the real deal back in his day. The professor said he had to retire and become an engineer due to an injury of some sort. Okay. They sound really great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Agate, you'll have to meet them too. Huh? Why would I have to meet your folks? Well, you get along really well with Grandpa. And I wrote about you and... well... Wait, though. I wrote about you and. Like, and is in there twice. That is a typo. And I wrote about you, and Mom and Dad said in their reply they really want to meet you. Of course, that could just be and, like she's just excited. So I can see it either way, but that definitely seems more like a typo. Of all the... Time to pay the piper. If you don't want to, Agate, you don't have to. Oh, no, it's fine. Look, I'll stop by and say hi to them if I'm ever in Zeiss for work. Okay. I think he's going to make an excuse to have work in Zeiss. In Zeiss. Oh, yeah, Stell. Do you know why the wind's nice and gentle out on the deck? Isn't it just like that? Oh, no, at that speed we're going, the wind should be really strong. We wouldn't be able to hear each other. We'd get swept off the deck, in fact. Seriously? Ain't there some bit of the airship that prevents that? I heard something like that at least. It's a side effect of the flight field that keeps the ship in the air. An orbital flight engine envelops the ship in a field that counteracts gravity. It also has an anti-internal effect on anything striking the field, and that includes the particles that make up the wind. Agate, are you following any of this? You're kidding me, right? But generating a flight field takes a lot of power. You need a really high orbital engine output to create a field at all. Okay. So that's why people always say that it's the engine that determines what an airship can do. Okay, so that's why everyone's made such a fuss about the new engine for the Royal Airship. Ain't that thing supposed to be absolutely crazy in terms of how strong it is? Graham showed me a spec sheet for it, and its capabilities are way beyond existing engines. Oh my god, she's excited. Grandpa and the rest of the team are at the Central Factory worked really hard on it. I hope I get to see it someday. That's adorable. Nope. Curling to your right is the front of the Ehrenberg Wall. It has a long and storied history which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. Neat. Whoa! So that's the fort. If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure inside that nobody knows about. I suppose it's possible. So about that non-aggression pact they're being signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed to enter the villa where the ceremony is being held. Not surprising given that it hasn't been that long since that detestable coup. But it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know? The earthquakes in Zeiss were quite a surprise. To be so localized and happen in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like it. Alright, the round mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Protos, who's promoting the harbor. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you're not a citizen of Round, it's still worth taking note of. Yeah, tourism is a very big economic boom for a town, but so are the local businesses, especially a major shipping area like Round would be. Zen? Ah, Estelle. What is it? You need something? Oh no, not really, it's just... You kinda looked like you were lost in thought. Yes. I'm just remembering the past a bit is all. With that Wolf guy, right? Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know? I guess not. So that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he anyway? Well... Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect, and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows exactly how to utilize his chi exactly. And ever since, he is a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves, I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be stronger and faster in some ways than that Lawrence guy. And that's scary. I think you might be right. When we were students, I admired that strength of his. Envied it, even. At least, I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and the master of our dojo, Ryuga. What? He killed his own master? I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's art. Have fun playing Half-Life 2, Ginga Man. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him of what a proper heart of a martial artist should be. The living fist of the Taito that seeks to perfect his own self through the medium of honorable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power style the most aggressive side of Taito gave him. The aggressive side. Martial arts are used in combat, so no one can be denied that they're used to hurt people just as much as defend them. It is a martial art, after all. It is designed for, beating the crap out of your opponent. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of Taito the murderer's fist. The what? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch. Zen. Well, that's what happened. I've been looking for Walter off and on ever since. To think we'd meet here, now, in Liberl. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work. Mark my words. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off, or... Wait, was it ear off? Oh no, you didn't chew anything off. Thanks for telling me. But Zen, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, aren't you? No, like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh, yeah, that's right. But, then why are you looking for him? There's something I want to confirm. Something to what? Now I really don't get it. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. But I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see, yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zen. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Oh yeah, speaking of, not the story about the story, not my legs. I think I can get what's going on between you and Walter. But how does Kalika fit into all this? It's not really my place to say. I'll say only this much. Kalika is, or was, Master Ryuga's daughter. Oh, I think you can fill in the rest for yourself. She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Yeah, fair enough. I think they had a thing. No. I wish I would have spent more time at the hot springs. Magazine reporters don't get any breaks. Speedy reporting is in our lifeblood. Oh, there's another person who works for Liberl News. And you can bet I'll have the latest report written up in the instant we hit the dock. And here's the knucklehead and Chloe. Ah, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Linehan's lovely recital. Oh, adios, he escaped his chair. Chloe, remember you have a sword and you know how to use it. Well, I saw him playing when I stepped out onto the deck, so I came by to listen for a while. He really is exceptionally talented. Your compliments do me the highest honor, the greatest honor, Your Highness. If you wish, when we arrive at the capital, I could treat you to a private concert. Scree? Oh, see, yes. That did not necessarily mean anything beyond the obvious. Oh, You meant something else by private concert, didn't you, Olivier? Well, if you wish for it to mean something more, my princess, it certainly could. And he pissed the bird off. What? Bird, please stop, Sieg. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Good job, Sieg. You're a girl's best friend. That was terrifying. I'm sorry, Olivier. That was just Sieg expressing his love. I actually think he likes you on the whole, Olivier. I shall bear his peck on my cheek with pride, then. Peck on my cheek. Peck on my cheek. I must admit, I did not expect your escort to be so diligent. He is as vigilant as any of the human royal guards. It depends on who I'm dealing with, I think. You really are totally indiscriminate, aren't you, Olivier? Look, don't try to put any moves on Chloe in the capital, okay? Julia would, fire you out of a cannon into the sun if you even think about it. That reminds me of Futurama. When Fry arrives in the future, he doesn't want the delivery boy job. It's like, then you'll be fired. That's a big deal. I've been fired before. Out of a cannon into the sun. Ah yes, that cold, dignified lady officer. She too caught my eye during the coup. The sort of woman who can take on 10 men. She really is quite something. Should the chance present itself, I should endear myself to her. What's wrong, Chloe? It might not be such a good idea to joke about such things around Julia, Olivier. I remember once there was a party at the castle and a man was drunk and bothering us. Julia took her sword and his clothes. Well... What? You mean she defrocked him? I don't actually know what defrocked means. I've never seen that word. I'm gonna look that up really quick. A person in holy orders of excellent status. He had left his Okay, so she cut his clothes off. When a priest or a nun, whenever a person of a religious order leaves their religious order, any clothing they have from that order, like the gowns, the robes, the vestments, is taken off and left behind for whoever is to fill their place. So when Julia defrocked him, she pulled out her sword and cut his clothes off, stripped him down naked right there in front of God and everyone. That's I do love a woman in uniform. I'll take that under consideration. Don't be a chicken shit, Olivier. And that's the end of that. It was right about here when I noticed I didn't hit record. So I recorded audio, just not, the actual gameplay. And I'm like, God damn it. I record a little Dead Cells later. I haven't played that in a little while, and it is a fun game. I like it quite a bit. And here we are, back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. I guess we better check in with the guild. Yeah, let's go hear what Elnan's got. I did notice that a certain white ship isn't in port today. The Grancel, I believe it is. Oh yeah, it's not here. You're right. That's the royal family's personal cruiser. It might be out on a mission or something. If I recall, the aerosol should be at the Lestian Fortress at the moment. I believe it's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Yeah, we saw that at the end of the last recording. Oh yeah, Gustav said he'd be flying out to Lestian Fortress. Lieston. I don't actually know how that would be pronounced. Is it Leston or Lieston? I kept saying Lestian because my brain kept putting the I over at the end of the T, so I kept calling it Lestian. But it's now I'm looking at it, it's Lieston, Leston. How would that be pronounced? Leaston? I don't know. I'm gonna keep calling it Leston. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome? I can't wait to see it. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. But it'll totally be the fastest airship, that's for sure. She's excited. I love this little munchkin. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Raun and Zeiss. Good work, truly. You've done well in opposing the society thus far. I doubt the guys we fought would agree, but that masked man and the guy with the sunglasses didn't really seem to take it, or us, seriously. Yeah, that's the enforcers for you. They're a little eccentric, is a good way to put it. Even knowing that the society is moving is valuable, Estelle. Don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. So speaking of which, what does the Army want with us? Something society related? Yeah, about that. It seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An Army officer will be coming soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed over phone. What they mean is that they do not wish to risk any unwelcoming ears listening in on the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, that's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business, but unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the Army for some reason. The Army uses a different system. All calls between us and us are completely open. That's Ducky. Why can't the Army just share a mixer scrambler thingamajigger with us? We are working together, but we are still International Citizens Group, and they're a national defense force. As much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Hang on, Elman. It sounds like you've got some idea of what this is about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have bothered calling us out of Zeiss. Am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess, really, but I believe it's likely this has to do with the signing of that non-aggression pact. The non-aggression treaty? I remember hearing about it, but what exactly is that? What exactly is going on with that? It is a treaty affecting Libero, Arabonia, and Calvard proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Whoa. So it'll be like it's the end of war? Well, no. There's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It would be something of a deterrent, though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She's got a good eye for this kind of thing. It'd be neat if that made other countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed at a large ceremony at the Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all the 3 nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say that they may as well have painted a sign over the roof of the villa saying, "Ouroboros, please attack us." Oh yeah, that would get really ugly. We got our work cut out for us then. Guess we have to wait for the army official for now? Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Excuse me a moment. Hello, Grancel Grancel Brancer Guild Branch. That's great English, Jonathan. Good work. Grancel Bracer Guild Branch. Yes. Yes. I see. Yes. That is a problem. One moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Royal Villa staff. They seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't actually locate her parents. That's awful. So they want us to help. Just so, Your Highness. They've asked us to aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army will arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure. I have an idea on who this is. I'm willing to bet it's that purple-haired girl we met earlier, Ren. Niall's friend. Okay, okay. I have to pick out 2 party members. I want my healer, and I want to take the new guy.
Right.
And just 2 monsters on the Ebre Scenic Route and the Grancel Sewer. Enter at the West Block. Bracers affiliate. Okay. We'll be doing that in a little bit, I guess. But for now, I want to go to the arms store and pick out some new weapons. I believe it's just across from the Bracer Guild. Yes. Vice Arms. Yes, that would be Vice Arms and Guards. A pole weapon. Air shooter. Well, I guess fucking Father Doofus is coming with us. Oh, that's what he already has. Okay. Not quite done equipping gear. Let's see what I got. Prevents poison and blind. Yeah, that'd be pretty good for you, actually. Silver earring. That'd just be very redundant. Let's go check the Orbital Factory. Hold on. Let me get a look at their orbments really quick. I wouldn't mind an X-Absorb I actually quite like having. I wonder if I can get another gold or space quartz on Estelle to keep that chain going. Let's take a look at what you got. EP cut level 3 and strike. As well as move 2. Hold on. Chloe, I'm going to see if I can get her some more blue quartz, although cast level 3 would be nice. Mind 3, we'll be getting that. Freeze, I don't have enough, though that might be a good one to have. That'd be pretty good to have. Having extra HP wouldn't be that bad. Attack, see, okay. What fire quartz do I have that I can put there as a placeholder? Literally nothing. Okay, great. Defense 3, HP 1. He's the take it and hit it kind of character. But he doesn't actually have any real chains. Evasion 1 would be pretty good there, and... That'll do for now. Okay. Now let's see about slots. I spent all my quartz. I can't do slots anymore. Okay. Wonderful. Wonder if I can sell those old quartz I'm not going to have any use for. That's a good question. That'd be a really good one to actually equip on you. But I can sell defense 1 and 2. Because that's a pretty generic one. Take another look real quick. Yeah, everything other than Septium Vein I can sell. Because these are dated. That's one I want to keep for now, though. Because that's just really good. Okay. I think I'm pretty set on things. Grancel sewer monsters. Seen in the Grancel sewers, enter the west block entrance. So let's go do that real quick, just so something happens. Oh, I can fish here if I want. I'm not sure what I would catch in the sewer. But let's see what's here. Why not? Crab. Okay, that's probably all I'm gonna get there. Oh my god, a shining palm.
Take it down.
Damn it. That's the wrong thing I wanted to do. Oh, but now he can do this. And okay, I hit the wrong button. That's okay.
Piece of cake.
That was still worth it, because look at all that septium. Look at all that experience. Shining Palm are worth your time. Now I just need to get combat points back up.
Well, that takes care of that.
I don't want to go down there just yet.
Savor the victory.
Silver gauntlets. For every extra item you take from a treasure chest, a creepy sheep is sheared. It's not really it's not really a discouragement for me, let's be real.
Savor the victory.
Maybe down here? Elden armor. Adele armor, excuse me. You open the chest to find a bandanaed man hiding inside. I'm just kidding, it's empty. Yeah, that's going on Zen, because that's purely defensive armor. Wasn't this way. That's just to a different branch. We're gonna go back over here, down this way. Mystery paste. You find a message scratched along the bottom. Loot this chest and do your worst, but be warned, for ye be cursed. That was just for treasure. Okay, I guess it will be this way. Maybe this way. Go up this way first. There is treasure here. Up, I think I see it. That is definitely something.
Savor the victory.
There it is.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
And that went pretty well. A Zeram capsule! Ooh, that's rare. I'll let you out in a minute, okay? You open the chest to find hundreds of hissing snakes and immediately close it again. Good thing you already got whatever the item was inside. Yeah, okay, let's clear out of here. It might be worth exploring this place a little later, but for now, we can wrap up the episode.
Should have done that.
Another Shining Palm. Damn it.
I messed with the wrong guy.
Fucking worth it. I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails in the Sky, as I go track down another monster and I guess go report in to find that lost child. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.